Greetings and good day. How's everyone doing? I know it's been a while since I did a YouTube episode, a video blog, but I'm back. How's everyone been? Allow me to reintroduce myself for those of you who may not know who I am exactly. I am the Trilla Poet, Author Travian J, BKA Jack Tony in the flesh. I'm a writer, poet, social commentator, sports debater. You might want to say I'm a man of some unique and weird talents, I should say. But at heart, I'm a journalist. I'm a beat writer for society. I'm a journalist for our society and of the streets and the world we live in. Which brings me to the topic for today's video blog episode. If you live in America, if you reside here in America, there has been a mass shooting crisis that has taken place in our country as of late. First and foremost, my thoughts, my prayers, and my condolences goes out to those families that was affected by the mass shooting at Ross Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. My thoughts, my prayers goes out to that entire community, as a matter of fact. All of the educators, the teachers, the parents who lost their kids in such a egregious tragedy. There has to be a change. This has to stop. Simple. End of story. Do you guys know that since that shooting that took place in Uvalde, there have been 20 to 33 mass shootings alone in the United States of America since that shooting? It's sad. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of hand. Something has to be done. Something has to be done. This is becoming a pandemic in itself. You dig what I'm saying? This is a pandemic, an epidemic. To those that's in Washington, D.C., senators, congressmen, I don't want to hear another statement from our president, Joe Biden, and our vice president, Madam Harris. And this is no slight or disrespect towards them by any means. I don't want to hear from them no longer. I want to hear from those in Washington, D.C. What is the plan of action? What can we do to eliminate this pandemic, this epidemic that is going on in our country? I want to hear from the congressmen. I want to hear from those in the Senate. The Senate. Yes, I want to hear from you guys. I'm calling you out. There needs to be something done. Period. End of story. There needs to be, in my opinion, in my estimation, there needs to be some sort of a preventative measure, a universal background check that will eliminate guns being put into the hands of those that are not all here, you know? And maybe that's not the best solution, but again, congressmen, those in Washington, we need a solution. We need an answer to this problem. 20 to 33 mass shootings since the one in Uvalde. That is absurd, ridiculous. Not to mention the supermarket shooting that took place in Buffalo some weeks ago because of a Klansman, a white supremacist, who was relishing in the sin of the original sin of this country, wanting to make his forefathers proud. And let's just call it what it was. Hell, hell, I thought I thought this was the year 2022, 2023. Hell, I didn't know he was back in 1923. My heart and my thoughts goes out to the families of those that was lost in that shooting as well. And I'll end this episode again, echoing a certain Democrat. What are we doing? What are we doing? And I can't think of that gentleman's name off the top of my head. But he said right after the Uvalde shooting, what are we doing? What are we doing, America? To those in Washington, what are we doing? What are y'all doing? Why are y'all lawmakers, legislators? Why did y'all take that seat? Why did y'all take that seat and not doing a goddamn thing about this pandemic? Yes, I'm going to call it a pandemic, an epidemic that has plagued this country. This needs to stop. It's too many mass shootings. Too many guns being put in the hands of those that are mentally ill. This needs to stop. Oh, and in closing, you know, you get, I'm pretty sure most of us have Facebook accounts, right? Accounts on social media, right? You know, it's funny on Facebook, you know, you get thrown in quote unquote Facebook jail for typing out a specific term or using profanity or this, that, and the other. I wonder if Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook will have that same energy towards those individuals who make posts of guns and saying they're going to shoot up a school or shoot up this place and that place. Can we start censoring those individuals as well? Can there be a protocol in place where the authorities will be automatically alerted if such a post gets out there on social media. But what do I know?